Hello and welcome to Death Rants, a Metalocalypse podcast. Broadcasting from Mordhouse, we're here to dissect animation's most brutal show. I'm Mono, and I'm on the cover of Smoke-A-Rooney Aficionado. And she's Kira, and she can't get enough Nathan Explosion.
Yeah, I have issues with her reasoning.
With Trindle,
Yeah.
not getting enough.
Yeah, like she has him.
But she can't have enough him.
No.
He's just one him.
Yes,
She can have all of
the
the hymns that exist. But it's time to kick off season 4.
Yeah, back to the 10-minute format.
Yeah, with episode 1, Fanklok.
Yay.
And while I'm happy for the return to the 10-minute format, because I do prefer it over the 20-minute one, this episode felt super short.
Yeah.
Because I got used to the 20-minute format.
Yeah, and because the back end of season 3 does start to kick up again.
Yeah, well, and also the end of season 2 is a two-parter with Snakes and Bars Part 2, then one episode, and then another two-parter for the last 2 episodes of the season.
Yeah, so kind
it's
of
been
preps you.
It's been like 12 kind of 20-minute episodes, more or less, since we've had a 10-minute one.
And that weird little bit in the middle of this, that little them dating montage type thing that's framed out in some sort of weird gothic fucked up
heart thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like that. And is it really a Metalocalypse episode if there's not at least one montage in there?
Yeah, true.
Maybe not as many as we had last week.
No, but we also got hit like the whole thing of him defending dating her, moving through the different environments.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts quite as a montage, just as a really, really long conversation. But we'll do a summary and jump in because that's pretty much at the start of the episode. Mordhouse returns to land in preparation for a new Dethklok album. Meanwhile, the band visit a Dethklok convention to prove to Nathan that his new fan girlfriend is a really bad idea.
Yeah, so Mordhouse is landing again. It's a big event. It's all getting plugged back in.
It's cool and all, especially with the giant 3.5mm jacks.
Yeah.
Well, they're obviously not 3.5mm jacks, but you know what I mean. It's cool that they have all that, but not a single person dies.
Yeah, it goes surprisingly well.
I thought at least like somebody would get squished by the landing of Mordhouse, but no, nobody does. But yeah, they're playing as Mordhouse is coming into land, and after it reconnects and everybody cheers, there's a small news bit where a newscaster is asking Dethklok about the upcoming album and
well, the landing is all narrated by Werner Herzog.
Oh, of course, sorry, yeah, because it actually starts not with the landing, but with some vague prophecy-related stuff from obviously Werner Herzog. Because it's obviously Werner Herzog.
Yeah.
This is technically the character that he plays later on, but he hasn't been introduced yet, so for the minute it's just Werner Herzog narration. And yeah, he says that they licked their wounds and returned to land as the prophecy foretold.
Yeah.
And there's a vague whale shape. But again, that doesn't become important until much later in the season.
Later on, yeah.
But yeah, so Werner Herzog says his stuff.
Because everybody loves Werner Herzog.
Oh yeah,
he's a wonderful freak. He's amazing.
Yeah, and I like how considering he's Werner Herzog.
Yeah. He's great fun.
Yeah, you wouldn't be surprised if he was just a weird, German auteur director.
Yeah.
But no, he's like, yeah, I'm up for a random cartoon nonsense.
I want to see the baby.
And yeah, and then obviously. But yeah, so Werner Herzog does his narration. They come into land, and the newscaster asks Nathan about the new album, and he responds by saying he's super excited because he has a new fan girlfriend.
Yeah, he's dating his super fan girlfriend.
Yeah, seriously dating one of his fans,
and the rest of the band are in the background looking really pissed off by this announcement.
Yeah, they're all off to the side, and then it's credits and into that conversation about why it's a bad idea.
Yeah, they're in the kitchen, actually in the kitchen, not the kind of cozy kitchen setup that they're normally in. It's like the actual commercial kitchen.
I don't know that it's different, just that we can see the background fully in this one.
No, it is. It's
well, they probably have more than one kitchen in Mordhouse.
Well, I think they're on, because that's when they're moving through all the different spaces, so I think that's actually on the Dethkopter. Because Pierre's there, and he's the Dethkopter chef.
Well, he's their chef.
Yeah.
But they are in the games room like we saw last week when they were coming back from
yeah, because it's a big
Syria.
Fancy games room.
Yeah, it's definitely not the hot tub back in Mordhouse.
And then they're waiting to go, they're getting ready to go on stage because they're in all the makeup, and then they're off stage taking it all off. Yeah.
But yeah, it starts with Toki saying he doesn't see the problem. What's wrong with a quick hump of a fan or of a groupie? And they're like, no, it's not
you
that.
You can hump all the groupies you want.
Yeah, just don't start seriously dating.
Yeah.
And
nothing
Murderface is
like,
what's wrong with it? Because it's Murderface. He's likely never dated anybody, much less a fan. And Pickles is saying how pathetic it is, and it'll never end well, and he just seems like a big old dildo, and Nathan's standing behind him.
Hey, buddy.
And then it moves to
you get Nathan.
He's his like convincing
really
everybody.
Loyal golden retriever
is what's kind of spread out.
Yeah.
He says she's like a really sexy loyal golden retriever with great tits.
Yeah.
Then Murderface.
They meet her.
Yeah, well, Murderface says he doesn't trust her, and that she seems like a big old dildo, and she's standing right behind Murderface.
Yeah.
And then it's the incredibly long makeout session.
Oh, it's really uncomfortable.
And they get back to Mord House.
Yeah.
And they're still making out, and Toki says that maybe they should stop because they need to go to a meeting with Charles.
And Nathan's like, oh yeah, because Charles hates it when it's like, because he's a big old dildo. And Charles is standing there, looking really pissed off.
Yeah. I like how he's like, dildo, hey. Obviously, we've got our little rule of threes. Three dildos. But yeah, they head to the meeting with Charles where he's telling them about Clockacon.
Yeah, it's a con.
Yeah, it's a con.
It's like there'll be loads of people dressed up like you, and Squizgar is struggling with that concept.
Well, Toki struggles with the name.
Yeah.
Pickles just doesn't understand Clockacon. Pickles doesn't understand what it is at all.
Yeah.
And Squiscar's like, why are they dressing up like us?
Yeah.
Charles explains that it's...
What do they want us to do? Stands there and gives them candy? Yeah, and he's like, well, do you want to be involved in it? And they're like, no. And then Murderface is like, I won't be able to be involved.
Sorry, Charles, as he blows smoke in his face.
And Charles is like, yeah, I know, you just told me. And he's like, well, I don't know if you've noticed, but
I'm smoking now.
And I'm on the cover of it, smoking aficionado.
Smoke-a-rooney aficionado.
And he throws the magazine out. And he's got like multiple packs of cigarettes and lighters.
I do like his little cigarette...
ashtray thing.
Well, his little cigarette box holder that's got a big skull on it.
Oh, yeah. Immediately Toki and Squizgar are like, ooh, what are you doing? That's cool.
That's cool, yeah, let me do it. And he flips out and tells them that he'll...
Like, no, it's his thing, and they're going to be in big trouble if he catches them
smoking his cigarettes.
Because this is his thing.
Yeah, it's his thing, and he's on the cover of Smoke-a-Rooney Aficionado. And he knows that if they start smoking, they will be instead. Because nobody wants Murderface, except for the rock and roll diet people, apparently.
Yeah, well, that failed, because he won Worst Beach Body.
Yes, exactly. We get our first tribunal.
Yeah, section. New tribunal.
Well, new
setup.
Yeah. And they talk
fewer
briefly.
Members.
And they have like a secondary meeting.
Yeah, their secret shadowy meeting. That's the inner circle.
Yeah, it's just Salacia, the general, and General Crozier. Yeah. But yeah, there's an expert back.
Yay!
To talk about Nathan's dating of they'd say that the album's coming out, new album coming out, so they return to land, and Nathan has started dating a fan, so they bring in the expert, who is Dr. Tormundbind McMildendindin.
Dr.
McMildendindin. And he says that Nathan is cursed by love, and he's entered into a fan relationship, which is like the shallowest form, because they don't need to have any actual intimacy or trust with this person, because they know this person is devoted to them, but it often ends badly.
Yeah, the montage that they're playing in the background of like how it's going to run out.
Yeah.
Like, and she's carving her name into his arm, and then it ends with him like with a note stuck to him that said,
cardboard notes.
If I can't have you, no one can, and he's been shot in the eye.
Yeah.
And it's like, basically, when you date a super fan, it's inviting them to become a super stalker.
More or less.
And when the celebrity tries to leave, it generally ends badly for them.
Yeah, and that's with Nathan being dead. And then they cut to the secondary meeting.
Who are like, the economy's doing better than ever with anticipation of this.
And all that money that's in the economy will start flowing into Project Falconback.
Yeah, and that
especially when Crozier gets something passed in Congress.
Yeah.
It's going to be his moment to shine, according to Vater Orlag. And that's all there is from the tribunal this week. But yeah, development, apparently.
Yeah. Like
Project Falconback is moving along.
Last season, kind of.
No, they disappeared for most of last season. Where, as I had already said, I thought last season was the one where it ramps up. But obviously, this is the season where it ramps up. And after that is when we get the weird little love montage between Nathan and Trindle.
Which is
as
odd.
They're making out and flying around the place.
Yeah.
I do like when they fly and form the little heart.
Yeah.
The way he's holding her, she's just completely wrapped around him. It's just really funny looking. And it reminds me of that bit in Anchorman where they hump on the rainbow. Following our montage, the rest of the band are now all smoking.
Yes.
Pickles and Squiscar and Toki anyway.
Yeah, because they find Trindle's laptop.
And they're giving out about how she knows everything about them,
but they don't know anything about her, and her laptop's in there open, and they're like, aha, should we look at it? And that's when you see that Pickles is smoking. Yeah. And Squiscar joins him and is talking, and then you see him just casually smoking.
Yeah, I like...
And, it's not spoken about, they're all just smoking.
I like the way Pickles is talking as he takes his draw on the cigarette, as if it's the most natural thing, and they're all trying to be cool with it, I think. It's just so funny. But yeah, they look into her laptop. Well, sorry, Murderface appears and is angry with them.
Gives out to them, and they're all like, no, we weren't peeking. And he's like, no, you're smoking.
Yeah, you're smoking my cigarettes.
Like,
is that Trindle's laptop?
Yeah, let's have a look in it.
So they have a look in it and discover, well,
they take it to Nathan in his massive office, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because they have discovered that she is wanted, or at least was wanted and questioned over the death of several...
Or disappearance of several, like Nathan Explosion. Lookalikes or singers of cover bands.
Singers in Dethklok cover bands who all look like Nathan.
And she has like an active dating profile. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The little voiceover that's like, I'm Trindle, I love Nathan Explosion. Do you look like Nathan Explosion? Call me.
Well, that's the first time she says anything.
Yeah.
She only has like 2 lines in the whole episode, 2 or 3 lines in the whole episode, but that's the first one. But Nathan doesn't take it well and decides to drive with all of them very, very fast on the murder cycle. And they're
like, dude, she's cheating on you. And he's like, she wouldn't cheat on me. Like,
that dating profile is just a joke. She's got a weird sense of humor. Ha 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 ha.
That laugh is fucking hilarious.
And
they're like, Nathan, slow down. And they're all still smoking in the murder cycle.
He says he's bringing them to Clockacon, where Dethklok fans are.
Dethklok fans go.
And she's supposed to have some event
panel
at Clockacon.
Oh boy, howdy does she?
Oh, but all the rest of the stuff at Clockacon is hilarious when they discover just what's going on.
Like fat, sweaty nerds.
Yeah, fat, sweaty nerds. Fan art. Dethklok furries.
Oh no, Toki's quite complimentary of the fan art, because the fan art is quite complimentary.
Squiscar's not though, because he's like, oh yeah, just what we need, more gay erotic fan fiction.
Yeah.
The Dethklok furries crack me up.
Oh, the
Pickles, and then you see Murderface, it's a Murderface furry behind him.
The Pickles furry bunny is supposed to be, I think, the same as the dog suit, the butler.
I assume you mean from The Shining.
Yeah.
The dog suit from The Shining. Yeah, it does have that kind of vibe.
It's the head turn.
Yeah.
But yeah, the furry Pickles.
The furries, and then all, as Squiscar says, the gay erotic fan art.
Yeah.
Toki is impressed by, they got my abs right.
Yeah, and then there's like a BDSM stand as well. It's like, you go over there, get your ass beat. And then they meet the guys all on mobility
the fat versions
scooters.
of themselves.
Yeah.
Murderface just wants to know where...
he got the 100 ounce
the 100
soda,
ounce Coke.
and he's like, oh no, this is a galliner.
Nathan asks him if he eats a lot of crazy garlic bread.
Yeah.
And then for some reason my favourite bit of all that interaction is when Squiscar just goes, hey fat pickle, and asks him where they can find the Trindle exhibition.
Do you know where the Trindle exhibition is? And then there's this Squiscar lookalike who's like, no.
Fat Squiscar.
And he's eating a massive sandwich, and he's like, are you smoking? That's really bad for
your health. He tells them that the exhibition is over there, and then gives out to them for smoking.
And Squiscar's like, that's supposed to be me.
Yeah, Nathan is like, oh yeah, thanks for the health advice.
Yeah.
And off they head.
I do love one of the guys on the mobility scooter. The front of it's done as one of the little dragon Viking boat front, like moored house.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's really cool.
There's an awful lot of like really small details in that scene.
There's a lot of
love
for the fans in that scene. As much as they're taking the piss out of them, it is.
Well,
like there's effort put in. Like this is what Comic-Con, like fans.
What fan cons are like? Yeah.
And people put in crazy amounts. Like, I love cosplayers. That level of detail is fucking crazy. I don't understand how they build half the shit.
Cosplaying them would be pretty easy, though.
Yeah, because you just got to wear the stuff. And, like, actually one of the guys in the lineup later on is one of the Nathan doubles, I think.
Yeah, look, there's very little trivia for this episode. There's very little trivia for this episode, so hold it for the trivia.
No, I do like the Comic-Con floor, like it is.
Yeah, no, there's a lot going on.
Dethklok.
Clockacon. And not just the fan art. There's lots of other little details there. But yeah, they head off to find Trindle's exhibition, and it's a suckathon.
Yeah, Trindle's suckathon, because they kick open the door, and it's the horror music. That horror-y realization music that they use.
Yeah, because she's sucking off everybody who looks like Nathan Explosion.
Yeah.
Nathan runs off and kind of, screams and runs off, which gets her attention, and she turns around and sees it.
Chases after him and they end up on the roof. Meanwhile, Charles has realised that they're not there and has ordered a code black.
Yeah, tells them to get some people to the Clockacon.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nathan runs up to the roof and realises that dating a fan is a really, really bad idea. She's not a good girlfriend. She's the worst girlfriend.
Yeah, and he's realised this on the roof where she's blocking the only exit, and the rest of the band are desperately trying to follow him, but they have to stop and take a smoke break on the stairs.
They run out of energy because they smoke, and they decide that the
best thing to do is have a smoke. And yeah, Trindle is actually psychotic because she's got a bomb.
Yeah, well, she tells him she's not cheating because they are him.
They are him.
She just can't get enough him.
Yeah.
So in a way, she's extra dedicated to him.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of cheating.
Because they're all you.
As you say, she has a boob tube of dynamite.
Yeah, and he's like, oh good God, and the rest of the lads finally make it to the top of the stairs, and they're like, oh shit, we have to stop Trindle.
She says that it's going to be the perfect ending, the perfect explosion, and then they all burst through the door, and she's like, oh, even better, we'll all die together.
And they're like, oh fuck, how do we stop her? And they're like, Murderface.
Squiscar suggests that they need a distraction, and then Murderface says, I've got it, we'll create a smoke screen with cigarette smoke.
And they do, and they're all like, smoke, yeah.
I like the way they just like, smoke harder, blow the smoke in that direction.
The fact that none of them have thrown up is quite impressive.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
For having all just taken up smoking. And
smoking that much.
Yeah.
But smoking saves the day.
Yes, it does, because Charles arrives in on a helicopter and they all hop on the ladder.
One of the ladders that's rolling down knocks Trindle on the head and knocks her to the ground, and they all climb on the ladders, and they're
getting like flown away, and she's like, no, Nathan, and he's like, nah, you're grand.
Yeah, bye. She explodes.
She's like, I love you. Yeah, and the explosion also takes out like part of the top of the convention center. It starts to collapse.
Yeah, well, that's all then through the credits.
We get to see this destruction and death and mayhem caused by Trindle as her shredded face, whips through the air.
Yep, she gets to give Nathan one last kiss.
Yeah, she does, because it splats
right onto his face.
But yeah, the convention centre like partially collapses, and you see
all the various fat versions of the band and
some of the characters getting crushed. And
I will say, like, props to the one guy who, like, because everybody else is just dressed as the band in their normal clothes, but there's one guy who's Nathan in the Thunder Horse video with all his like Viking getup. Doesn't save him from being killed though.
No.
But yeah, the various ones of them all die and chirp, and the episode is over. We're back to having a kill count. I know we had a kill count last week, but we have a proper kill count this week that's not part of montages or anything like that. 18 deaths.
Yes,
including
but
Trindle.
All in that end bit.
Yeah, it's all in that end bit. I didn't include Nathan's getting shot through the eye because that's just a hypothetical that doesn't actually happen, and it's not actually an on-screen death because he's already dead. Whereas there's like people getting cut in half by falling bits, crushed by things, crushed by big pillars that have fallen and rolled over. Of course, there's got to be a dude on fire.
There's always a dude on fire. There's always somebody standing. There's no standing watching. No, you get it more with Nathan standing watching her face come towards him.
Yeah, and
it's the eye. It's the one eye that's left.
Yeah.
Like when it hits him.
There's a fat Toki who does get sliced in half from above.
Yeah.
And he's kind of looking up, but it's not the full...
The two lads on the mobility scooters getting squished by the pillar is pretty nasty.
I like the just like four murder faces running away from
a big rolling pillar
towards them. It's good, proper Dethklok deaths. Well, Metalocalypse deaths. So yeah, 18 there for the kill count. And onto the very brief metal trivia.
I guess I didn't know all that stuff was metal.
So, as you mentioned, Nathan's double from when they had doubles.
Yeah.
Death doubles, obviously, sorry.
Miraculously healed.
Somehow healed and looking back like Nathan.
The Toki double's just fucked.
But yeah, he's there in the
I feel like
lineup.
They could have used some more from the Tribunal episode.
Well, she's probably killed most of them.
Yeah.
And then the only other bit of trivia is that all that fan art that you see is actually from fans of the shows. That they put out a call for fans to send in their fan art.
Fair play to whoever did that Tokyo one. It's hilarious. I bet you they draw a lot of yaoi.
Yeah, well, as I have discovered on Blue Sky, where if you search Metalocalypse and Dethklok as hashtags, a lot of what you get is fan art, and a lot of it is the stuff that Squiscar doesn't want.
Yeah.
I have no problem with it. Like.
AO3 exists for a reason.
But yeah, that's largely what the Metalocalypse fandom is into, apparently, and we're just unaware of it until...
Yeah, but they're big in Japan, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably where most of it's coming from.
A couple of guests this week. Werner Herzog is there doing his narration. As I said, he is a character later on, but the name hasn't been introduced yet.
It's hilarious though as well because it's such an absurd opening. Like the band returning to Earth in their little flying ward house.
It fits. It fits, and we get a good bit more of them throughout the season, if I recall. Dr. Drew Pinsky is Dr. Tormund Bind McMilldin. Worth pointing out, Dr. Drew Pinsky is a bit of a dick.
Yeah, just a bit.
And then Amber Tamblyn is Trindle.
Yeah.
Not Lorraine Newman this week. It's Amber Tamblyn. One song this week.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it is Rejoin. We're still on Death Album 3, even though we're into the 4th season.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be my favourite one off Death Album 3, but it is a damn good song.
No, I like the build.
Yeah, like last week, the intro is particularly good.
Yeah.
And then there's a bridge just before. And yeah, then I do like this one, but it wouldn't be my favourite off Death Album 3.
No, I still think Death Album 2 is my favourite.
Yeah, of all the albums. I think they're all great albums, don't get me wrong. I think Death Album 2,
yeah, sweet spot.
So, speaking of sweet spots, what's your most awesome moment of the episode?
Oh, darn, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Ooh, it's probably got to be all the chaos at the very end. It's nice to see just some hilarious deaths, like
especially because they blue-balled us at the start of the episode.
Yeah, just some proper hilarious deaths, like the very start of the very first season when they drop that cube and it misses. It's been a while since there was just some random chaos. Yeah,
because we did have a kill count last week. It was largely super quick stuff that was part of the montage from previous episodes. This was just
ridiculous and silly, and
yeah, it's about time we had some proper death. For me, I think it's the Dethklok furries. They just cracked me up so much. I do enjoy the dildo gag at the start of the episode, the three of them, but yeah, I don't know, just Dethklok furries cracked me up. How about your most brutal then?
Oh, that's brutal.
Probably Trindle. She freaks me out.
Trindle in general?
Just Trindle, yeah. It's that stare. Just when she's introduced and she's like, ha! It's like, oh, good God.
It's her last kiss for me. That face flying through the air and smacking straight onto Nathan's face. Yeah.
And him screaming.
It's pretty brutal. How about favourite quotes then?
Don't quote me on that.
Ooh, this isn't... I'm nowhere near as familiar with season 4. But there wasn't really any standouts in this.
I like she's an amazing loyal Labrador with great tits. What about a quick hump with the groupie? What arm's wrong with that?
Yeah, like there's not really any that I was like, oh yeah, that's brilliant.
I do quite like when Murderface is giving out about Trindle and she says she's a no good whore like your mother's Whisker.
Sorry.
I love Hey Fat Pickle as well.
Yeah,
Hey Fat Pickle.
I just love it when any of them say pickle.
Yeah, but that one in particular is the delivery because there's nothing inherently funny about the words "hey fat pickle."
Yeah.
But it's just the way
the delivery of it. Yeah.
Lastly, then banana stickers and Zaz.
There are two kinds of shows out there: those with and those without Zaz.
I give this about a 6. It's not the best opener episode.
It deserves more than a 6. I think it deserves more than a 6. I was happy to give it an 8. To be honest with you. It is. I think we got used to the longer episodes, but it's good for like a back to the 10-minute episodes. It's a damn good one. It's got them fucking around in Mordhouse. It's got a little bit of Charles. It's got Murderface being a dick. All the smoking stuff is good.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels a little bit disjointed as well. Like I think it's that little montagey bit after the tribunal. Just really, I'm like, why?
The love montage.
Yeah, I think
because you can't have a montage.
It knocks it off.
Even Rocky had a montage.
I know, even Rocky had a montage.
No, I mean you rank it what you rank it, but that's fine. I think it deserves a bit more, and I'm going to give it an 8 though. But that covers it for Fanklok. Next week is Diversity Clock, I think. It's the one where they get accused of being racist.
Yeah, well, they keep leaving Tokyo out of everything.
Yeah, he sets up his special persons club.
Yeah, and
Nathan's got his That's Doable.
That's doable.
This episode, or the upcoming episode. So that's what we have to look forward to next week.
Yeah.
That's it for Fanklok. As ever, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back next week, but in the meantime, if you want, you can head back and listen to our previous episodes or our other podcasts, Mono Rants the Boys and Mono Rants at the Movies, or you can come and chat with us on Blue Sky, where we don't post any yaoi stuff or fan art, but we do post occasionally, or send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.